The morning sun peeked through the curtains, casting a soft glow in the room. The birds chirped outside, but none of it seemed to faze Y or N, who was snuggled deep under the covers. Her giant teddy bear was pressed against her chest as she mumbled softly in her sleep, completely unaware of the world outside. Taehyung, dressed in a sharp suit, stepped out of his sleek black car and made his way to the front door of YN's house. As he approached the porch, he was greeted by her dad, who smiled warmly at him from his chair. "Dad, morning, Taehyung." Your dad greeted him with a cheerful smile, taking a sip of his coffee. "Taehyung, good morning, Dad." Taehyung replied with a respectful nod, his face calm and collected as always. "Taehyung, is Y or N awake?" Your dad chuckled and shook his head. "Dad, not yet. She had a late night studying, so she can enjoy today with no worries. She's a heavy sleeper, so good luck with that." Taehyung smiled knowingly. "Taehyung, I'll take care of it. Don't worry." Your mom, who had been quietly watching from the kitchen, appeared in the doorway. "Mom, oh, Taehyung, you're here already?" She asked, clearly amused. "Mom, I tried waking her up, but no luck. She's stubborn." Taehyung nodded, giving her a playful smile. "Taehyung, I'll handle it, Mom. She won't sleep through it this time, I promise." Your mom raised an eyebrow but smiled. "Mom, I'm sure she'll listen to you." With that, Taehyung gave a polite bow and made his way upstairs. As he climbed the stairs, he couldn't help but chuckle softly to himself. YN's morning grumpiness was something he was always amused by. He could hear your soft snoring from inside. Smiling to himself, he gently pushed the door open. There you were, completely unaware, curled up under your blanket, hugging your teddy bear like it was your lifeline. Taehyung's heart melted a little at the sight. Even in your sleep, you looked like the softest, most innocent thing he'd ever seen. He walked over to the bed, kneeling beside you, and reached out to brush a few stray hairs from your face. "Taehyung, Y or N?" he called softly. "Taehyung, time to wake up, sweetheart." You groaned in your sleep, turning your face deeper into the pillow. "Y or N? 5 more minutes." You mumbled, still barely awake. Taehyung chuckled softly, his voice playful but full of affection. "Taehyung, you've had your 5 minutes, princess. You'll be late if you don't wake up now." You didn't budge, still clinging to the warmth of your blankets. He leaned in closer, his lips gently brushing your forehead. Then, with a tender smile, he kissed your cheek and pressed a soft kiss. Pressed a soft kiss to the tip of your nose. "Taehyung, come on, Y or N?" whispered, his voice laced with amusement. "Taehyung, I'll make you a deal. I'll let you sleep in a little longer, but only if you promise me you'll get up soon." You peeked one eye open, still fighting the sleepiness that clung to you. "Y or N? Taehyung, you're so mean." Taehyung smiled, his heart fluttering at the sight of your sleepy face. "Taehyung, I'm not mean. I'm just making sure you don't miss your trip." He leaned down and kissed your lips softly, A slow, lingering kiss that made your heart race despite still being half asleep. You blinked, still in a daze, and yawned. YRN, you're really not gonna let me sleep, are you? Taehyung shook his head, his smile never fading. Taehyung, not today, sweetheart. Now, get up and I'll make you coffee. I'll even bring you your favorite one. You slowly sat up, still yawning and rubbing your eyes. YRN, you're too good to me, you muttered, struggling to stay awake. Taehyung helped you get up, steadying you as you wobbled slightly. Taehyung, anything for you, he said softly, pressing another quick kiss to your forehead. You smiled faintly, still half asleep, but somehow the warmth of his presence made you feel at ease. YRN, fine. I'm up. Happy now? Taehyung, very happy, replied with a gentle grin, helping you out of bed. Taehyung, now let's get you ready. YRN got freshen up. Taehyung carefully reached for the soft, pale pink dress he had picked out for her. Taehyung, I know you love comfort, he said, carefully pulling the and the food was barely making it past your lips. Taehyung, come on, eat all of it, Taehyung insisted, his voice surprisingly gentle for someone as mature as him. YRN, fine. You sighed, looking up at him with a pout. YRN, but only because you're feeding me. Your mom smiled and placed a cup of warm milk in front of you. Taehyung, okay, I'll feed you, but you'll have to eat all on the plate and also the milk? Y or N? Okay, Taehyung started to feed her. Mom, here's your milk, Y or N. You need it. Taehyung slid into the chair beside you, his fingers gently taking the cup from the table and lifting it to your lips. Taehyung, drink it. It'll help you wake up, he said softly, his eyes full of warmth. You made a face but took a small sip anyway, your cheeks flushing slightly at the way he was looking at you. Y or N? You're so bossy today, Taehyung, you grumbled, but a smile tugged at the corner of your lips. After finishing breakfast, you stood by the door, adjusting your bag, while your mom fussed over your hair. Why, Anne, Mom, I swear it's fine. You whined, trying to dodge her hands. Mom, let me at least fix this part, why or N, she insisted, smoothing a stubborn strand of hair. Your dad chuckled from his chair. Dad, she's going on a college trip, not a beauty pageant. Your mom shot him a look. Mom, it's called caring, dear. Meanwhile, Taehyung stood near the doorway, watching the whole scene unfold with an amused smile. He finally stepped forward, taking your bag from your hands. Taehyung, I'll carry this to the car. You turned to him with a soft smile. Y or N? Thank you, Taehyung. Before you left, you gave both your parents a tight hug. Y or N? Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. Dad, be safe, sweetheart. Your mom kissed your forehead. Mom, don't skip meals. Taehyung then stepped forward and gave your mom and dad a respectful bow. Taehyung, take care, Mom, Dad. Dad, you take care to Taehyung. Taehyung, yes, but just as you reached the car, you noticed something unusual, someone standing beside the driver. A tall, intimidating-looking man dressed in black. Your smile dropped. Y-R-N, Taehyung. Who's that? Taehyung, acting completely normal, opened the car door for you. Taehyung, that's your bodyguard. Y-R-N, my what? Taehyung, bodyguard. Taehyung said it so casually, as if he just told you the weather was nice. You groaned. Y or N? Taehyung, I don't need a bodyguard for a college trip. He raised an eyebrow. Taehyung, you think I'd let you travel without security? Y or N? But Taehyung, no buts. He said smoothly, guiding you into the car. Taehyung, just sit down and behave. You huffed dramatically but sat down anyway. Y or N? I feel like a K-drama, Chaebol's daughter. Taehyung, well, you are soon to be my wife. It's my responsibility to take care of you. Taehyung smirked, closing the door. The car pulled out of the driveway with you and Taehyung in the back seat while the bodyguard and driver sat in the front. You crossed your arms. Y or N? This is so extra. Taehyung ignored you and turned to the bodyguard. Taehyung, here are your instructions. The bodyguard sat up straight. Bodyguard, yes, sir, Taehyung. 1, don't let her out of your sight. 2, she's not allowed to carry heavy bags. You will handle them. You gasped. YRN. What? I can carry my own stuff. Taehyung continued, ignoring you. Taehyung. 3. If any guy, and I mean any guy, tries to get too close to her, block them. And last, if she likes anything, buy her. Gave her the car, just carry her things, and all the things she buys. The bodyguard nodded. Bodyguard, understood, sir. You smacked Taehyung's arm. YRN. I am not a child. Taehyung simply held your hand, intertwining your fingers to calm you down. Taehyung, I know, but you're my responsibility, and I have every right to keep you safe. Your cheeks turned pink. YRN. Ugh, fine. Satisfied, Taehyung smirked and leaned back, his thumb gently rubbing over your hand. As the car ride continued, you found yourself getting sleepy again. You tried to fight it, but the warmth of the car, the soft hum of the engine, and Taehyung's presence made it impossible. For you to stay awake, stay awake. You yawned and, without thinking, leaned your head against Taehyung's shoulder. He looked down in surprise but said nothing. He's simply adjusting himself so you could be more comfortable. Taehyung smiled, then looked down at you. Taehyung, so cute. He murmured, resting his head lightly against yours as the car continued toward your college. By the time you reached the college, you were wide awake, stretching your arms as the car stopped. Taehyung opened the door for you, offering his hand. You took it, stepping out just as your friends ran up. Yuna, YRN. Finally. Yuna grinned. You turned to Taehyung with a pout. YRN? I still think the bodyguard is unnecessary. Taehyung, and I still think you're wrong. Sighing, you gave him one last tight hug. YRN. Fine, fine. I'll miss you, bossy man. Taehyung smiled and kissed your forehead. Taehyung, I'll miss you too, princess. Just then, your professor walked up. Professor, Mr. Kim, welcome. Taehyung turned to the teacher, and in an instant, his warm look disappeared. His expression became cold and unreadable. Taehyung, hello, Professor. The teacher coughed awkwardly under Taehyung's icy gaze. Professor, thank you for allowing YRN to join the trip. Taehyung simply nodded. Taehyung, take care of her. The professor nodded quickly, clearly nervous under Taehyung's sharp gaze. You bit your lip to stop yourself from laughing. Taehyung was so cold when he wanted to be. Turning back to you, Taehyung grabbed your waist, pulling you in for a soft yet firm kiss. Your friends gasped, and some students even stopped walking. You turned red. YRN. Tae. Taehyung, what? Let them know you're mine. You whined and pushed him playfully. YRN, go to work already. Chuckling, Taehyung finally stepped back. Taehyung, be good. Your bodyguard, already holding your bags, followed as you and your friends walked away. Lisa smirked. Lisa, dang, Y or N? That was bold. You pouted. Y or N? It wasn't my fault. He's just so extra. Meanwhile, TAEHYUNG watched you go before turning to his driver. TAEHYUNG, let's go. The driver nodded, and as the car pulled away, TAEHYUNG took one last glance at you through the window. TAEHYUNG, stay safe, princess. A loud honk interrupted the moment. The bus was ready to leave. You turned to Minho. Y or N? Let's go. Babysitter. Minho, ma'am, I'm not your babysitter. I'm your security. You grinned mischievously. Y or N? Same thing. With that, you hopped onto the bus, Yuna and Lisa right behind you. Minho, as instructed, followed closely, making sure you didn't vanish into the crowd of excited students. Lisa, so Y or N? Do you think Mr. Mafia Boss is gonna survive a day without you? Y or N? Oh, please. He's probably planning to interrogate Minho the second we get back. You all laughed. Yuna, yeah, well, if any guy even tries to flirt with you, I feel bad for them. Y or N? Don't remind me. And with that, the bus full of excited students headed off toward an unforgettable day at Korea's biggest water park. The bus rumbled down the highway, filled with excited chatter and laughter. Students were already making plans for the biggest water park adventure in Korea, but you were stuck under the ever-watchful gaze of your personal bodyguard, Minho, sitting between your girls. Y or N? Okay, real talk. Does anyone else have a bodyguard sitting behind them, like a security drone? Lisa smirked. Liza, nope, just you. Congratulations, VIP. Yuna giggled. Yuna, honestly, it's kinda cute. Minho's like your personal guard. Minho, arms crossed, side. Minho, I prefer professional guardian. Lisa turned to him. Lisa, okay, professional guardian, let's play a game. If Y or N is drowning in the wave pool, how fast do you dive in to save her? Minho raised an eyebrow. Minho, before she even touches the water, you gasped. Y or N? Minho, that's not how swimming works. Minho, I take my job seriously. Lisa, bro, relax. She's going to a water park, not the Hunger Games. Yuna clapped her hands. Y or N? Wait, does this mean you'll be standing next to the pool while she swims? Minho, yes. Lisa, oh my God, you're a lifeguard too? Minho, no, I'm a YN guard. Y or N? Minho, I'm just trying to have one fun trip. Can't you, I don't know, blend in and act normal? Minho, sure. Let me just disguise myself as a carefree college student. Oh wait, I can't. Lisa and Yuna burst out laughing as you facepalmed. Y or N? I'm never escaping this, am I? Minho, nope. And don't even think about losing me in the crowd. I have bodyguard instincts. Yuna, what if she sprints away? Minho, I run faster. Lisa, wait. What if she hides in the changing rooms? Minho, then I'll have the park security cameras track her. You stared at him in horror. Y or N? Minho, you're scary. Minho, that's why Sir hired me. Lisa turned to you. Lisa, girl, just accept it. You are trapped. Minho is basically your shadow. Y or N? This is so unfair. Minho, one more thing, flirting is banned. Lisa and Yuna laughed harder. Yuna, oh my God, he has rules? Y or N? I give up. I officially have two overprotective men. Minho, and yet you're still alive. You're welcome. Before you could argue, the bus suddenly hit a bump, making everyone bounce. Instinctively, you reached for the seat in front of you. But your other hand landed on Minho's arm. Minho stiffens like a statue. Lisa and Yuna exchange evil grins. Lisa gasped. Lisa, Y or N? You touched him. Yuna whispered Edna. Oh my God. She broke the bodyguard barrier. Minho dramatically looked down at his arm. Minho, this is against protocol. Y or N? Oh, what happens now? Minho? Are you gonna tell Taehyung on me? Minho narrowed his eyes. Minho, Sir told me to keep you safe. Y or N? I am safe. Minho, not safe enough. Lisa, Minho, it's a water park, not the mafia headquarters. Yuna, although, knowing Taehyung, it could be both. Minho stayed stone-faced. Minho, I don't trust these slides. Y or N? Minho, people don't die from water slides. Minho, ma'am, how do you know that? Y or N? Minho. After what felt like a century of arguing, you finally went to change. You stepped out of the changing room in your cute, modest swimsuit, nothing too revealing, nothing too tight. completely normal. Minho, ma'am, that is a swimsuit. Y-R-N? Wow, Minho, you don't say. Lisa, oh no, here we go again. Yuna, Minho, please do not start. Minho, it still shows too much skin, ma'am. Y or N? It's literally fine. Even my Tay would allow this. Minho, no, sir wouldn't. Lisa, oh my God, did he give you orders? Minho, maybe. Yuna, I'm so done with both of them. Lisa, Taehyung isn't even here. Why is he still controlling things? Y or N? Minho, I swear to God. Minho, fine, Mambit. If one single guy looks at you for too long, I am throwing them into the wave pool. Lisa, oh my God, he's serious. Yuna, this is so embarrassing. Y or N? I'm just trying to have. Y or N? I'm just trying to have fun. Minho, and I'm just trying to keep my job. Y or N? Minho. Let's go before Sir calls me. Just when you thought you could enjoy the water park in peace. Then things took a turn. Your professor, Mr. Kang, started acting a little too friendly. It started innocently enough. He walked over while you and your friends were deciding on which slide to go. Mr. Kang, Y or N? You should try the biggest slide. I'll go with you so you don't get scared. Y or N? I'm not scared. Lisa, yeah, she's braver than most guys here. Minho immediately stepped between you and Mr. Kang. Minho, she's not going with you. Y or N? Minho, Mr. Kang chuckled awkwardly. Mr. Kang. Oh, I was just trying to be helpful. Minho, she doesn't need your help. Lisa and Yuna exchanged knowing looks. Mr. Kang. Well, I am her professor, and it's my responsibility too. Minho, your responsibility ends at the classroom. Y or N? Minho, chill, Minho. She's with her friends. She doesn't need extra company. Mr. Kang finally backed off, but not before giving you another lingering glance. Lisa whispered Lisa. Okay, that was low-key weird. Yuna, yeah, I don't like him. You sighed, rubbing your forehead. Y or N? Minho, I appreciate you, but you don't need to fight everyone. Minho, you think I enjoy this? No, but Sir said so. I'm doing. Lisa, oh my God, he really did give you orders. Minho, of course he did. Yuna, and you're listening to him? Minho, would you like to explain to Taehyung why I didn't? Yuna, ... No. After all that drama, you finally convinced Minho to let you go on the biggest water slide. You were at the top, waiting for your turn, when suddenly your phone started ringing. Lisa checked the caller ID. Lisa, it's Taehyung. Yuna, oh God. What do we do? Y or N? We answer it. You put him on speaker. Y or N? Hello. Taehyung's deep voice came through the phone. Taehyung, where's Minho? Y or N? Why? Taehyung, Put him on the phone. YRN. He's busy. Minho, from the bottom of the slide. Minho, no, I'm not. Give me the phone. Lisa, wow, he has super hearing. Yuna, honestly, this is terrifying. You sighed and handed Minho the phone. YRN. Be nice. Minho, in a completely professional tone, Minho. Yes, sir. Taehyung, why is Y or N on a huge water slide? Minho, she wanted to go. Taehyung, and you let her? Minho, she was very persistent. Lisa, Minho just got scolded. Yuna, this is so funny. You grabbed the phone back. YRN, Tay, I'm fine. It's a water park, not a war zone. Taehyung, just be careful, okay? YRN, I will. Lisa, she's blushing. Yuna, oh my God. You, shut up. Taehyung, clearly amused. Taehyung, I'll call you later. Have fun, sweetheart. And with that, the call ended. Minho, he's going to kill me. Lisa, well, at least you'll die knowing you did your job. Yuna, rest in peace, Minho. Minho, thanks. With that, you took your turn on the slide, screaming all the way down. After a long, fun-filled day at the water park, everyone was exhausted and ready to go home. You and the girls headed to the changing room while Minho excused himself to use the restroom. The place was quiet, with only a few girls finishing up and leaving. Soon, Lisa and Yuna were done changing and stepped out saying they'd wait for you outside. That's when it happened. Just as you zipped up your bag, you felt arms wrap around you from behind. At first, you froze, thinking it was a mistake. But then, you saw his face in the mirror. Mr. Kang. Your breath hitched in your throat. His grip tightened, his hand covering your mouth before you could fully scream. Mr. Kang, give me a kiss, babby girl. His breath against your ear. Mr. Kang, don't make a scene, sweetheart. Your entire body shook with fear. You tried to kick and push him off, but he was too strong. You muffled out a desperate cry. YRN, Lisa, Yuna, Minho. You struggled, your heartbeat pounding in your ears as panic filled your chest. But his grip only tightened. Mr. Kang, why are you so stubborn, baby? Mr. Kang, just behave, YN. Before he could finish, the changing room door slammed open. Bang! Minho stormed in like a raging storm, and then crack. Minho's fist collided with Mr. Kang's face, sending him flying backwards. You gasped as you were released. Stumbling forward, Lisa and Yuna immediately rushed to your side, holding you protectively. Mr. Kang groaned, blood dripping from his nose, but Minho wasn't done. Minho grabbed him by the collar and punched him again. And a 𝐘𝐿 hit harder than the last. Lisa and Yuna held you. Minho was out for blood. The changing room door burst open again, and security guards rushed in, pulling Minho off of Mr. Kang before he could beat him to death. Minho was breathing heavily. fists clenched, rage burning in his eyes. Security restrained Mr. Kingwo was now a bloody mess, barely conscious. But before anyone could say anything, your phone rang. The room fell silent. You saw the caller ID, Taehyung. Your hands were still shaking, so Minho took the phone and answered. Minho, yes, sir, his voice was dark. Taehyung, where's Y or N? Minho, she's safe now. Taehyung, what happened? Minho hesitated, his jaw clenching. Then he told him everything. The moment he finished, silence. Then Taehyung's voice dropped to a deadly tone. Taehyung, bring that man alive. Minho's expression darkened. Minho understood. Click. The call ended. The ride home was dead silent. Yuna and Lisa sat beside you, their hands gripping yours tightly, offering comfort. Minho was at the front, staring straight ahead. His knuckles still bruised. You finally spoke, your voice soft but firm. Y or N? Minho, don't be scared. He turned slightly, raising an eyebrow. You gave him a small reassuring smile. Y or N? Taehyung won't do anything to you. You did your job. Minho, yeah, I know. But deep down, he also knew that Mr. Kang's fate was already sealed. The air around the college felt heavy. Taehyung stood at the main entrance, his jaw clenched, his fingers gripping his gun tightly. His usual calm demeanor was long gone. Then Minho stepped out, gripping Mr. Kang's collar tightly. Lisa and Yuna followed, staying close to you. And finally Taehyung saw you. Your teary eyes met his. Without hesitation, you ran. Straight into his arms. Taehyung caught you, holding you tightly as if he would never let go. His lips pressed against your forehead, his hands gently caressing your hair. Taehyung, you're safe now, baby. No one will ever hurt you again. You buried your face in his chest, gripping his shirt, feeling his warmth calm your trembling body. But then, bang! The sound of a gunshot shattered the silence. Screams erupted. Taehyung shot Mr. Kang in the head. The man collapsed to the ground, lifeless. But Taehyung wasn't done. Bang, bang, bang. He fired again and again, his rage uncontrollable. The students flinched, gasping in shock. Lisa and Yuna shielded you, but you were already looking straight at Taehyung. His eyes were cold, emotionless, but when he turned back to you, they softened. You swallowed hard and whispered E or N. If Minho wasn't with me today, something worse could have happened. Taehyung's grip on you tightened. Then he looked at Minho. For the first time, he said, Taehyung, thank you. Minho, it's my duty, sir. Taehyung's men quickly cleaned up the mess, disposing of the body before anyone could react further. Then, everyone went home. Taehyung took you home, refusing to leave your side. The moment you stepped inside, your parents rushed to you. Your mom cupped your face, checking you for injuries. Your dad's face was filled with worry. Dad, what happened? He demanded. Taehyung sighed, his hand still on your back, keeping you close. Taehyung, she was attacked. A professor tried to take advantage of her. Your parents' faces paled. Your mom hugged you tightly, her voice shaking. Mom, my baby. Your dad's hands clenched into fists. Dad, who was it? Taehyung's voice was icy. Taehyung, he is dead, Dad. Your parents exchanged a look, processing the weight of those words. Taehyung then turned to your father. Taehyung, she needs more security. Your father nodded immediately. Dad, anything to keep her safe. Your mom wiped her tears, pulling you into another hug. Taehyung stayed the night sitting with you on the bed, keeping you close in his arms. His fingers gently stroked your hair, his lips pressing soft kisses against your forehead. Taehyung, you're safe, Babby, and this time you believed him.